This is the problem with Toronto, man. This is a problem with Toronto. All this dick sucking at TDE, bro, being on your knees at the studio.
Dick sucking at TDE is a problem in Toronto. My guy, you are on YouTube. A lot of people are going to take your words in if this goes the wrong way. Please understand that. What I am saying here is to help you. I even suggest taking the video down because it's not wise. Yo, right here. Right here in the small box. A couple months ago, I made a video about how it's important to build bridges and not burn bridges. You know, the importance and the significance of building a network outside of everyday life. Sometimes you might need a digital network because that also has value as well. You know, me being from the greater Toronto area, it's important to have a network for sure. But at the same time, having a digital network also matters for real. You know? Underground Nation, I need you to understand this video I'm about to watch is a great display on how not to achieve that before I even get started. I also want to talk about how it's important to uplift your city instead of to downplay your city. Everything I am doing here is to uplift. Sometimes, and I'm putting emphasis on sometimes, you gotta big bro some people in the city. Because a lot of people don't realize, even though you have the power, the knowledge doesn't necessarily follow. It's not about just being powerful. It's knowledge and power that reaches out to levels that cannot be attained by average individuals. I need to talk about my weekly spotlight series that I have on my channel. What I am doing here, listening to all these artists, from Forever Friday all the way down to The Honest Guy, and going further, Havaya Mighty, Khaleesway, Darren Falana. The list goes on. Dylan Sinclair, Tommy Lumiere, listening to artists not just in Toronto but across Canada that have the talent, that has the value, that has the potential to be a star here. What I am doing, playing their music on my platform, knowing that YouTube cuts all of that, giving them that little push, regardless if it's large or small. That's how you can help artists. The artist that we're going to be talking about today specifically is John Kabongo. I have spotlighted this artist on this series because I believe in what they can do. Building a career, building a brand, building your artistry, building your character. It takes time. It's not something that can be done overnight. He's working. We must give him the grace to work, to continue to push past the barriers that are in front of each artist. The gatekeeping that happens around the city is dangerous and it stagnates everything. That's a problem. We need to cut that out. What I believe in is to believe. I believe in the talent. I believe in the artistry. I believe in the potential behind each artist that I have listened to, regardless if they are in the stratosphere or they're on their way up. I'm giving my ears, I'm giving my time to people that have that drive, that have that determination, that have that grind in them, that grit in them, that says, I want to work, I want to be up there with the rest. That's who I give my time to. That's who I give my ears to. I've already talked about it at lengths about who are you making music for? Are you making music for your friends, or are you making music for your consumers? If you want to go into the marketing and the business of it, I have multiple videos where I explain. Now, I am not perfect. None of this is scripted. Let me make that clear. None of these videos are scripted. This is all based on what's going on up here. So I call it the FlexMob Network. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this. So I need everybody that's watching this to please understand this video is strictly for entertainment purposes, for comedic or knowledgeable opportunities for people to enjoy. And that is the consumer that tunes in to view this. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. Regardless if you're in the comments or you're just giving me a view, I appreciate it equally. Thank you. Thank you to the individuals that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, that has been listening to the things that I have been saying that's been going on around here. How there's opportunities, assessing the problems, and giving solutions on how to rebuild and recreate a path to success. Because as far as I see it, where it's going right now, nobody's going to be successful. And I'm putting that bluntly. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all know the vibe. Flex Mob. Right here in the small box. I'm not playing no games today. I'm taking it seriously, but at the same time, I'm still walking in with respect. Because that is the right thing to do. So I want to go ahead and get started. Y'all know the vibe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tap in with me. Y'all know already. Come on. Lock in. Drop a comment down below. Please, please let me know what you think about this reaction. I need honest opinions. I also need everybody at the same time to be respectful. The comments are there for sure. If you choose to bash, that is your own hill to stand on. This is an opportunity for whoever to watch this that chooses to comment to express why you believe in what you believe in after listening to this reaction. So let's go ahead and get started.
What up, everyone, and welcome back to the Underground Nation. And today we're going to be talking about this John Kabongo individual. John Kabongo from the Congo. This guy, what's wrong with this kid? So over here, I guess one of his boys commented under We Love Hip Hop short or reel, and it was about Drake. And this is what that no-name person said about John Kabongo's friend. Basically, they're like, yo, the city is just not a mess. The city.
Also, fun fact, a couple days ago, earlier this week, I actually had a surprise interview with Burrow Sound TV, the white guy that you can see up here, as well as I'm not sure if he's white, by the way. I'm just assuming based off of what I see initially. That is an initial reaction. If I am wrong, I apologize, but that's just based on what I currently see, just to make it clear. As well as we have Underground Nation. They were both on the Discord call with me, and we had the conversation just about what's going on with We Love Hip Hop and the little controversy with the Drake tweet that he made that kind of went viral for both sides. So just want to also put that out there. I'm probably going to link it up above somewhere, but I just want to say that right now. Let's go.
Did not mess with Drake. Definitely not hate. So basically, his boy was talking bad about Drake. And what did Drake do? As he should. He basically clapped back. You know? So this is what he said. The city did not mess with Drake. Definitely not hate. I don't think, but just did not mess with that boy. Friday, Ricky Facts. And then Drake himself replied, Fam, who the fuck is this guy? You're not a name brand. From those times, there's no way.
You have to build a name brand. That takes time. That takes effort. That takes a whole grind that you have to go through. It's a lot of sacrifices to build. It's not easy. It's a challenge. We're going to talk more. Don't worry.
Let someone who's in it talk. You know what I'm saying? So Drake had all the reasons that he was talking shit. This guy was definitely just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So why the F would Drake go beef John Kabongo? Because John Kabongo went in the DMs of the We Love Hip Hop over here. I guess John Kabongo doesn't have enough traction on his YouTube right now. Fam, why would Drake go bar for bar with someone with 124 views on his YouTube video? Why would he go with someone who's buying views? Bro, just cut it out, fam. The man averages 500 views per video, 150 views per video. Like, bro, cut it out. Why would Drake? I guess you're not getting enough traction. And that's the same guy who was sucking off TDE. The man went to LA.
It is important to build bridges and not burn bridges. A lot of people need to realize we might not be able to get the job done here simply because of the gatekeeping. We have so much great talent around this city. And instead of uplifting said talent, we want to literally disrespect not only the artists, but the label that's actually giving the artist time. I want to show y'all a reel. Shout out Hip Hop DX. Shout out Elliot Wilson. Shout out DJ Head. Shout out Jeremy Heck, a Canadian working in LA.
I want to shout out my guy from Toronto, John Kabongo, who has a very dope song with LA's Ray Vaughn or TDE's Ray Vaughn.
He's from where?
From Toronto.
And Raymond Vaughn is from
West Coast.
Wow, it can work together.
Yeah, look at it. I'm just trying to showcase the unity. He said he pulled up and...
How is it that they can show unity better than us? That's my question. How is it that we are being shown what we're supposed to do here? Because that's what we lead with, right? We lead with diversity and unity to represent and show to the world. That's what we represent here. I witnessed it at the Toby concert. Shout out to Toby. Definitely next up. I witnessed that there, witnessing Toronto culture there at the Opera House. Why is it that we have lost what we are known for? Is my first question. Let's keep going.
I don't know what for. You got to be someone in your own city before you go outside your city.
We already covered from the little interview we had, and you agreed with me saying that we must look outside the borders for support before we can even get popping from within. We've already talked about that. Now, I don't want to hear nothing because I started this video saying this video is strictly for entertainment, comedic, when it gets there, purposes. This is for laughter and for knowledge for whoever chooses to accept that, to make that clear.
You went to LA and was giving wazzles to TDE, Topdawg Entertainment, which is...
Shout out Topdawg and TDE. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I don't know that you are familiar with the hip-hop space within YouTube, but this can be very dangerous for yourself. Now, I understand because you're glazing And it's not like I'm saying this out of nowhere. You've already admitted and said that you are glazing. So because that you are quote unquote glazing, that gives you, I'm assuming, some sort of protection, some sort of opportunities for you to grasp. And if that's the route that you choose to go down, continue. There are ways to navigate said route, because you also need to understand that you got to consider what's going on here. You're on YouTube as well. There are some very knowledgeable and quote unquote powerful people on YouTube. Not saying powerful in the sense like, oh, they can get you taken down or whatever, but in the sense of a lot of people will listen to them. I've already talked about Curtis King, the company man. I've already talked about Glasses Malone. I've already talked about some of the other players in the game. Big Zo TV, Koala TV, Chilling with Moni, Jalopy, The Ville. Shout out to all of them. I'm within the hip hop music community, and I'm here with respect. I am walking in with respect. I just literally made a video talking about how we need to manage the hip hop media community, because if we are not managing it, it could be a big problem. With what we're doing here, there is an opportunity for something to be built, and I'm trying to contribute to said opportunity for us.
Kendrick's label. Like, what the fuck, bro? And now this is him in the We Love Hip Hop DM saying, my dog ain't saying nothing wrong Friday. He's a good guy. And I'm not letting Drake try and publicly humiliate him like that. Friday's like, oh shit, I ain't even seen that one. Man's going hard in the paint. Then he says, nah, I'm not having it. Justin is a good youth and said nothing wrong. And now he wants to disrespect him. I want him to disrespect me like that. And we can get in the booth about it. Get in the booth about what? A man who's averaging a bill on a music video? Cut it out, man. Cut it out. I'm going to say this again. This is the same guy.
Instead of supporting the hustle and the grind, we want to step on it. Why? After Drake, Tory Lanez, The Weeknd, Nav, Justin Bieber, Jesse Reyes, who's after? Who's next? Whose songs can go around the world 3 times over? That's next up. And don't lie to yourself. That's one of our big problems here. After all the people that I put on the Rushmore, who's next? Who are we giving our time to? Who are we allowing to grow? Because as far as I see it, there's nobody up next.
Who was sucking off the guys over at TDE during the rap beef? So, bro, I don't know what you're trying to do here, man. That's some hater vibes. Like, you should have just let that shit slide, fam. It's Drake. Drake commented back at your boy, and now you're trying to bring that attraction to you? Fam, you're nobody in your city, fam. Like, fix up, dog. So let's see what mans are saying here in the comment section. So I obviously said, who are these creative players trying to leech? Someone else says here, fam, your own man is talking nonsense. So of course mans will disrespect him. WTF. And if that's your mans or fams, then of course you find out back him wrong or right. How you going and hate on a man that put his whole country, especially our city, on the map? I mean, John Kabongo is known for sucking off the man, sucking off the ops. When a Toronto rapper in LA and they still show you love at TDE. Fam, of course they show you love because you already picked a side. I guess that's the guy at TDE who put him on the studio session. Man, instead of going to TDE for some studio time, you better go get some bots to get your views up, man. And I guess John Kabongo, I guess he's trying to be in the mix. So Friday says, damn, that's mood, but I'm here for it. And he says, I'm not no coward. No disrespect and public humiliation towards people that are my family, especially when they mean no harm. Let your audience know I challenge him to speak to a real rapper like that. Fam, a real rapper makes more than 100 views on a video. And you paid for your views on this video. Because how come you got 31K 3 months ago? 5 months ago, you got 520 views. 10 months ago, you have 300 views. And 1 month ago, you have 124 views. Fam.
I've listened to rappers regardless of what kind of view count they have. I have listened to artists regardless of what kind of view count they have, because they deserve to be heard, especially from here. We have a great big well of very talented artists here that are not being heard. I've spotlighted many of them already. I've given them that opportunity. I have shown love, because that's what we're about here, with the diversity and the unity that we display to the world. I'm contributing by showing that love. What are we doing? Why is it like this here? Why do we continue to do this to our own, knowing that we have the power to put them on a pedestal for others around the world to hear? You have a YouTube channel as well. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You might have to work before you even come talk. You have 500 subscribers. What the fam? What type of grifting is going on? What type of what's going on here, bro? Fam, you might just have to hang it up, or at least write for the people in your city, fam. Like, I know that's your boy, but what's wrong? What's wrong with this, man? So someone says here, yes, so he can be the biggest promo of his career, like this guy Kendrick. Don't fall for this, scroll. Mans are just out here looking for buzz. This rapper John Kabongo has zero buzz. Zero buzz. You know what I'm saying? The man paid for an under radar. And yo, I know he paid for that one, because I asked the man to move at the under radar. You know what I'm saying? The man went to LA, started sucking off the mans at TDE. You know what I'm saying? No real motion. And now he's trying to get a promo from Drake. Fam. Drake is not replying to you, broski. Drake, if you reply to that waste youth who was over there in the studio with topdawgentertainment, Drake, use a bitch for this. Don't even reply to this waste youth, fam. Like, fam, I know Drake knows better to give these waste man promo. And guess what? The guy who made that comment, his boy, he just say, lol, okay, just for the record, I mess with Drake's music since City is mine. I was just making a point of saying what the climate was 10 times. Doesn't matter, I guess Drake have coming for me now. Yo, like, what do you mean, fam? And yo, Toronto rap star, I know John Kabongo pays you guys enough for promo. Cut it out, man. Toronto rap star, cut it out, man. I don't even know why you're trying to make the guy look more serious than he is. John Kabongo fires back at Drake. What? Where's the public humiliation? The man's trying to say it was a public humiliation. You're sucking dick at, bro. All the dick sucking at TDE got you smoking what, fam? Someone explain to me why this.
You need to understand, there are certain people on YouTube that might catch this story, and it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. This might be a big problem for us, if I'm going to be super honest with you. Hopefully, everything is smooth after this, because I do not condone this whatsoever. I need to state this again. On this channel, I am talking about different ways to grow artistry, different ways to market, different ways to build a brand. and all kind of reaction videos. If I seem bashful, I'm sorry, your heart is weak. I want to make that clear right now. I did start off saying sometimes you got to big bro some people for them to really be understanding and to hear what you are saying, because I am trying to pass on game. I'm trying to pass on tips, tricks, ideas that other artists that can do throughout my reaction videos that I record. Do I do it all the time? Depends on the video. Depends on what we're talking about. One thing I do is that I keep it music. So let's talk about music for a second. Why is it that in Toronto that we love to use auto-tune when it doesn't work? We are stuck using auto-tune since, what, 2009, 2008? We are well past the T-Pain era. Jay-Z already made DOA. Jay-Z already made DOA. What are we doing? Why are we still using auto-tune as if it works? Why don't we stop using it completely? That's my music take. I don't believe in it because it doesn't work. That's not making music for the consumer, especially if it doesn't even sound good. If you're going to use it in a way for it to work for you. Use it sparingly. Don't overuse it, because that's ruining the consumer's ear. That's ruining the listener's ear. People want to hear good things from us. It's already been confirmed because I've been sharing music from here. What are we doing? The frustration that I feel within myself is like, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we continue to go down this path knowing that it leads to destruction? We've seen this happen one too many times with all this senseless beefs, all this senseless politics, all the senseless drama that we love to promote here. But we're supposed to be unified. We're allowing other people to outdo us in unity. That doesn't make sense. That makes no sense to me at all. But we continue to walk down this path as if it works, just like auto-tune. Why don't we start making something new? Why don't we start walking down a new path? Why don't we start doing something else? Why don't we build a foundation with music? Let me make this clear right now. Just because our music is moody doesn't mean it's a genre. Let me make that clear right now, because a lot of people around here are running with the idea that moody music is the genre that we have here. That's not a genre. That's a feeling. You can't put emotions into a genre and think it's going to work. A genre is a subsection of, or a genre is a section of music that has representation that follows or that leads a path for other artists to follow. Hip hop, R&B, rock, pop, metal, whatever you want to say. Those are genres. We have subgenres depending on hip hop melodies or melodic rap as an example. It might sound like I veered off the path, but that's been a conversation that's been happening here and some parts of the world, assuming that is not a genre. I want to make that clear right now. I have a lot of music takes that might hurt y'all heart, especially for the people from here, because what is established is assumed to be working on all cylinders, and I hate to break it to you, it's not. It is not at all. There's some things that need to change. Another thing that I talked about, the discipline that needs to be enacted, the discipline that we need to take in, that we need to consider.
This guy just think he can disrespect mans like this because he's up. My dog Justin, a great guy, said nothing wrong, wasn't dissing or anything. Mans are talking about name brands when bro ain't even an artist. Champagne, Drake, this is corny, bro. And I'm not letting you disrespect my guy publicly like that. You calling him a no name, but give it some time, you're gonna know what he's done. Man, all this dick sucking at TDE got to you, man. And this is the problem with Toronto. This is the problem with Toronto, man. This is a problem with Toronto. all this dick sucking at TDE, bro, being on your knees at the studio.
Dick sucking at TDE is a problem in Toronto. My guy, you are on YouTube. A lot of people are going to take your words in if this goes the wrong way. Please understand that. What I am saying here is to help you. I even suggest taking the video down because it's not wise.
Trying to talk about, oh my God, these guys are showing me love. This is what it will get you. What's wrong with this guy? Now, is that another post? Listen, man, I respect what Drake accomplished, but I don't care whose man think they are. I'm not letting people publicly disrespect my people. We don't do cowardice over here. Y'all can cancel me if you want. I don't care. I'm not letting people disrespect the people I love. Justin did a lot for me, and I'll put my life on the line for him. I will die for him before I go out like a coward. Drake, don't go at people for no reason that you don't know, that you know have no intent to harm you. You can direct that energy towards me. You're a fucking cornball for real, bro. Corn freaking ball. Like, what the fuck? It's like I'm a little basketball player in Toronto. Like, let's say I play for what? Okay, let's say I play for Team Breakdown, AAU. And I'm trying to play I'm trying to play against Kevin Durant, like the comment says here. Yo, you wish you could play with him. He's not playing you. Someone says here, this is all childish, like a 5-year-old games arguing or trying to prove point or get some clout from a billionaire's wild work. What impact? Is this even relevant, bro? Like, bro, John Kabongo, bro, get out of here, man. 124 views. You paid for your views over here. Like, bro, fix up, bro. Fix up. You could even get your this song. I guess this is a CD News hijack. Let's check it out. Actually, I'm not even gonna let you give me a copyright strike.
No. So you don't want to support your artist then? You don't want to support the city artist? I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that here at the FlexMob Network. I know I've been busy for the past couple weekends, but the weekly Canadian Spotlight series that I have started, we have gone through a lot of catalogs and we have listened to a lot of music. And I'm going to continue to drop more artists' work on this channel, regardless if it helps me or not. Because I believe in what we have here. I believe in the potential that we have. I believe in the work that these individuals have put in with their music. I believe in their artistry. I believe in everything that they do because they are working to make it better for not only themselves, but for others that choose to follow. Why can't we do that more? Why isn't more of us doing that? Another thing, why is that we have a lot of people that are afraid to say something? Yeah, we'll get into that.
I'm not even gonna let you give me no strike. Man, a year ago, couldn't even get a 5 bills on a video, bro. What's wrong with broski? What's wrong with broski, guys? This is the problem with Toronto. Do you guys agree? Yo, man, stop this. Like, fam, when I see this, I was dying, fam. Like, how are you guys letting these no-name rappers get clout in this city, bro? Toronto rap star, cut it out. Cut it out. Any blog, no blog is gonna take this guy seriously, bro. Only Toronto rap star had to take him seriously because I guess Friday is involved because he said, Friday, let your people know I'm gonna go after Drake. Look, let your audience know I challenge him to speak to a real rapper like that. Bro, real rapper, cut it out, man. What the fuck, bro? Fix up, Brody. Even old drunk crew in my chat is telling you to fix up. Like, man, Toronto, you guys, we gotta get away from this from this dumb mentality of like, yo, someone owes me this and that. The man doesn't owe you shit, fam. Your brethren did some dumb, commented some dumbass stuff, right? Some crazy stuff, and that's it, fam. He caught a yellow tape, and he didn't even catch a real yellow tape like that, fam. Drake just replied to his comment saying like, "Yo, nice that." So you're gonna go defend your boy. I bet this guy, he's the type of guy. John Kabongo is the type of guy. If his best friend grapes someone, he's gonna say, "Yo, that's my dog's fam." Kabongo is the type of guy. If his best friend grapes someone, he's gonna say, "Yo, that's my dog's fam." Kabongo is the type of guy. If his best friend grapes someone, he's gonna say, "Yo, that's my dog's."
I advise you to take this video down. I advise you to take this video down, please. Because this is more damaging to the city than you realize. I'm trying to help you. Why are you not realizing that? The route that you're going down, yes, that might be your niche, which is to get to drama. But you said yourself, you told me that you were going to focus on American drama. Why are we doing this? We don't need our drama to be focused on. We need our music to be pushed to the world. When you're on YouTube, you're posting to the world. Anybody and everybody can tap in and just listen to what we have to say. And it depends on who we choose as the individuals that are leading on here on YouTube to have that voice. We might be a part of those leaders. This is dangerous. I advise you to take this down, please.
Fam, how dare you guys trying to disrespect my guy publicly? Like, bro, cut it out, fam. Go buy some views. That's all I gotta tell this guy. Go buy some views. At least if you bought like at least 20K subscribers, if you had like a cool 30K on each of your videos, mans would have been like, you know what I'm saying? That's someone. Like, bro, cut it out, fam. How is niggas like this allowed to have any say, fam? Let me make sure if that's your only account, fam, because I don't want to be talking shit with no reason. Let me make sure that's his only account. So yeah, this guy was sucking dick at TDE, sucking dick, guys. So he has a Jay Brown feature. Look at this, Jay fucking Brown. Big up to Jay Brown. But my bad, Jay Brown. You might get a yellow tape. Might get a yellow tape here too. Look at this, 1.2K, fam. Can't even get views on a big feature, fam. Like, bro, stop this.
You should know that with the Canadian laws that are set, it's harder for Canadians to build on social media. It's easier for Americans, but with the laws that we have it set, it's actually harder for us to build on social media, especially YouTube. The censorship that's going on here, it's loud. It's also a problem because it's making it harder for content creators to build. It's not easy. For me, what I've been doing here, it is not easy. The number that I have reached with subscribers is not easy. It is very difficult.
No, you gotta make a name for yourself in your own city. That's what Drake did. And now bro, stop this. Even the Black of the Dawn says this guy's brave, very brave. I mean, he's over there sucking dick at TDE. Look at him. Look at the man. Sucking dick at TDE. Run up the numbers if y'all want it on streaming too. No, we don't want it on streaming, fam. We don't want it. In the bleachers. Look at this guy. Sucking dick at TDE, and now he wants to rap battle Drake. He must be paid, fam. They must have paid him. Like, bro, the man's on his knees. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this lady.
Take this video down.
And now the man wants to rap battle Drake. You want to rap battle Drake because of an IG comment, bro? What type of... This is the problem with Toronto, fam. This is the problem with Toronto, fam. These guys over here... Fam. And then he's sucking out of TDE. Sucking out of TDE, bro. Like, stop this, fam. Stop this. You know? Fam, Drake has mandem, eh? Don't let the GGs...
Take this video down now, specifically for that part.
And then he's sucking out of TDE. Sucking out of TDE, bro. Like, stop this, fam. Stop this. You know? Fam, Drake has mandem, eh? Don't let the GGs...
Take this video down. Literally for this part. What are you doing? Do you realize what you're admitting right now? You have no idea what you are stepping into on YouTube. If the wrong person watches this, the whole city can be compromised. Do you not understand that?
You know? Fam, Drake has mandem, eh? Don't let the GGs... Don't let top 5 get to you. Because if top 5 reaches, if top 5 sees this, he might just, I'm not going to say too much, fam. If top 5 sees this, that's Drake's. So, you're very brave. Like Blacka said, you're very brave, man.
Take this video down, please. I'm going to put out this reaction. Hopefully it gets some comments of people there letting you know what you're saying is wrong. I've spoken about these things many times over. The importance of uplifting people in the city, giving your time to your craft, building your artistry, building your brand, building your character. I've talked about this at lengths. When it comes to Drake, yes, I was a fan of the music, but you also need to understand that I must be critical with our greats as well. You have to be critical. If you are refusing to be critical, do you have critical thinking skills? I am just expressing my critical thinking skills here because there are too many mistakes that are being made from the individuals that we chosen as our greats. What I am doing is giving not a masterclass, but just putting on display the mistakes that are made and how you can correct said mistakes. A lot of mistakes have been made with Drake. I want to make that clear right now because I know how people are going to be around here. I'm simply just showcasing the mistakes that are made from our great and giving ideas and examples on how to correct or to not move down this route, because it's not going to be the same as for any other individual, because you have to consider the assistance that he has gotten from UMG. A lot of people around here are not going to get that at all. I've talked about it one too many times. I'm saying that right now. But the way I'm doing it is that I'm doing it in a way to help. To help. I'm putting on display what you can do. We've already had the conversation of what it takes to be an artist today. We already had that from the interview that we had with Burrow Sound TV from We Love Hip Hop. We've already had that. Please take this down. I'm going to post this. But if you take the video down, I'm going to take my video down. Plain and simple. But I wanted to make this video simply because this is an example of what not to do. It's literally just an example of what not to do, and I don't want to see it go down this route, especially on this platform, knowing that we have the opportunity to show the world what we are. This is a horrible way to show the world what we are. I'm going to leave the conversation here for now because I know I'm going to be talking about this more. So for now, I'm just going to end it here. Y'all already know the vibe. Flex mob.